Right now, WBAP kind of cloudy and murky and 65 degrees.
Byron Henry joins us right now. Byron, let's dive right into Neil Gorsuch and his first couple of weeks on the job. He better be prepared because they get some big cases here early on, don't they?
That's right. One of the reasons the Republicans in the Senate wanted to have him confirmed is so that he could hear cases in this last month of sittings before they basically quit hearing cases and issue their opinions early in the summer, as well as decide what cases to hear next October. And a couple of the big ones coming up right off the bat have nothing controversial but U.S. citizenship, the Establishment Clause, and religious freedom, and a couple other big cases on immigration.
Yeah, and one of those also, the religious freedom one, is of interest. The Missouri church that is involved in this case, this may have a role in vouchers that we're hearing about here in the state of Texas as far as public and private schools is concerned, right?
That's right. There's a tension between some state constitutions and state laws which do not allow public money to go to private religious institutions, and the Constitution, which requires you to sort of have a neutral, a non-discriminatory view towards religion and non-religion. And in that case, a church which has a school wants to participate in a state grant for where they give you money to help upgrade your playgrounds and make it safer. They applied for the grant. They qualified in every other way, but they were turned down simply because they were religiously affiliated. So that's going to be one of those cases that probably divides the court pretty closely on ideological lines, and that's one reason why Justice Gorsuch will probably have an impact on that case.
So there's no learning curve here. He puts the robe on and gets with it today, huh?
That's correct. He can not only start hearing cases, he can also, if there are 4-4 cases that are sitting there where the court has already voted and they're split 4-4, the Chief Justice can order the cases re-argued. So he can hear the case with the full court, and he can break the tie on some of those cases. So, no, he doesn't get any ramp up at all. He'll start hearing cases at the next sitting.
Yeah, there was a story out yesterday that these Supreme Court justices, they all actually kind of get along, don't they? I mean, it's not as if they are divided personally, and the majority of the cases that they see will be determined 9-0 and 8-1 when it's all said and done.
The vast majority of the cases are decided by large majorities, if not unanimous. There's probably a subset in really rancorous years of 20%, and in some years maybe even only 10 to 15% of the cases that will split, and those are some of the most highly controversial ones, the ones you read about in the paper. But from all accounts, and this is not just people just saying this to smooth things over, but from the events I've been to and everyone I know, these justices really like one another. They really work well together, and there is a level of collegiality on this court that we wouldn't understand in the partisan rancor that we see out in the political world and in the media. And they really, like I said, they really like one another, like working with one another, and have each other's back on the court.
And that's why folks would say nice things about Antonin Scalia, even though they were, diametrically opposed as far as, politics is concerned. But even some of those on the court who had different beliefs, they loved him as a man, right?
That's right, and not only that, of course, but it's the quote legendary friendship between Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her family and Justice Scalia. They both won. He posthumously won the Civility in Public Life Award because of their relationship off the court, despite the fact that they went toe-to-toe and disagreed on a lot of things constitutionally on the court.
All right, good deal.
Thank you, sir.
Byron Henry, our legal expert, joining us here this morning. How, coming up at 8:15, we'll dive back into the FBI surveilling Donald Trump and what that could mean and how it plays out.